Hello and welcome to the show. We're going to cover SPY, SPX and SPY and what we might see towards the end of tomorrow, the end of the week. So very short term, high volatility potential here. We're going to check those out. SPY, SPX. This is SPX. We'll look at SPY. We'll also touch in with XLK, select sector, focusing on technology and a potential trade there if there's a retracement and onwards. ATIP, potential entry. You can now move your stop up if you're looking at that guy. And over here, JMIA, which Colin asked for in the chat box. In the chat box there. So, thank you very much for coming to the show. Yesterday, we did a episode on all these things and other excellent trades. You should definitely check it out. Lots of excellent requests and good feedback there. But also, we were raising money for National Homeless Coalition, and we managed to raise $586. Boom. Remember, really? 586 bucks, which was 234% or 200 about that of our target, which was $250. So amazing work from the Doomslayers. Thanks so much, everybody who contributed and made that such a massive roaring success. A testament to all the different things we do around here, homeless charities, mental health charities, and then, also we'll go and do other ones in future. So fantastic. And everybody who's a member and who supports the channel, it's only because of you that we're able to do these things. So if you've ever watched a video, hit like, and now you're a member, you're the person that keeps these shows going and makes it possible to do things like we did yesterday. So thanks so much for that and being a member. And today's members only in the chat box. So if you're watching along and you're not able to chat, I'm sorry. Just trying to do little things to reward the remember members. Right, so look at that Millionaire Maker Series set up there, ITIP as well. So starting off though on SPX, that's teeny itsy bitsy teeny weeny 1 minute time frame. So in fact, we'll just start on SPY and the 4 hour time frame, where previously we put in what is this Bat Harmonic. We had other harmonics on the go. This Bat Harmonic. A Bat Harmonic is got a number of rules to it. The B point, which is the retracement from the X move to the A move, which is this leg on the wing over here, bat wing on the left hand side. The retracement back down again to this B point is a 382 or a 50% retracement of this move, which we have here, right? It's a 382 or so, right? I would give you a 382 there. And then the C point, 786, that all works okay. And the D point, then that'd be the entry. If you were trading that D as the entry, would typically be around an 886 of the X to the A, which is what we also find here. So a very conforms to the setup. And the targets on it would be, target 1 would be this little guy here. I know that's Jen, you don't know, but right, that's Jen there. Right, so that looks little guy with the glasses and the hat and whatnot, right? So that's up at around 404, 405. That'd be the first target. And then you'd actually be looking to take that to around 410, 411. That'd be the second target. That's what we're looking for on this Bat Harmonic, right? There's the bat. That's the rules to it. It conforms to that. PRZ would then be in around these levels, and these would be the targets. So it's immediately, that's a potential trade setup. Friday being the end of the week, then looking to this first target at 404, 405, go to the open interest, and you can see end of the week, max pain 405. Right, shorts are incentivized to close when price action is below 400. So towards the end of the week, these contracts will be expiring. They'll be worth nothing if SPY pushes above 400, and they are puts that pay out below 400, right? So they'll want to close those in profit, which will drive the price up again. And on the long side, it's moved up to 418. It was previously 411, but this does give us then targets to aim to if we're looking to the upside. Back to SPY, and you can see, sure, 410, next target, you break back above 418, right? And so we have this trade set up on the go, which it doesn't immediately suggest you jump in and run into this thing, though that's what a lot of people will do that don't watch this show, because the setup will become clear to them as and when it pushes towards target 1, which might not be the best entry, might be, But if you're like myself, you like a lot of chocolate on those biscuits and not so much biscuit, in which point you might be then looking at smaller time frames. This is a 4 hour on SPY. Let's drop down then SPX to the 1 minute, where you could easily have another oscillation back down again. This current move to the top side has a divergent second high in the 1 minute, right? Silly, but it is there, so it is. From the low to the high, if you did then make a retracement, anything towards the 786, that'd be a very good deep value retracement if this still maintains bullish posturing, and it would come in confluent with this previous low here, which with a slightly lower low in between would give you something of a potential reversal formation. Whether or not it proves to be the ultimate bottom is a different question. We're talking about smart time frames, just as this brilliant episode, which is a follow-up to yesterday's huge, successful $586 raise. That's at least 58 hot meals for cold people in the middle of the night in the cold city of New York, in the heart of financial district, where that tragedy is as present as it is anywhere else. And testament to us and all the work we did. So brilliant shout out to us yesterday, and also to Sarah Restino's ex-boyfriend Nigel, who all of the positive memories and strengths he gave her going forward. So another shout out there. Shout out to Nigel. So right, back SPX, 1 minute time frame. So far, so good on this guy. If it does come back down there, that would look nice. 15-minute time frame then, you can see that this, put it in context, price action previously rolling over from its divergent high. You're not then looking for anything above a 200 period moving average on the 15-minute. That's not all that ambitious. If it did break above these levels, you have got the flash target back up. Huge previous levels right now. You can check those details for yourself more if you get the Rocky Outcrop Flash at www.patreon.com/rockyoutcrop and get the Rocky Outcrop Flash indicator, where you also get access to all sorts of other things, including the Discord, which free side of which is fantastic, but the paid side of which is something else. Really top-notch stuff in there. So make sure to check it out, right? So it's definitely something you should check out, 100%, and you will like it. So that's what we're talking about there. ATIP, people happy with this because we've got this potential trade set up. We reduced the stop because we're looking at this as a potential reversal harmonic, and this has come in, filled a gap, chased the stops away, and we're looking for it to then turn into a positive trade. You've also had a rejection from this area, which results in this wick, as you can see in 2-day, drop down to the daily time frame slightly clearer. You've got your Rocky Outcrop Flash target back up at 1.65, and then another one back up at 2.7. Huge potential moves if you get back into this channel, but there'd be 2 take profit targets beforehand, one at 0.42, another at 0.48. Those might be places where you're able to take fees, move stops to, should price action move above, or of course, let's say take profit and reduce your risk subsequent to that point with regards to position management. So that might be what you're looking for. With regards to ATIP evolving to the top side, what's this guy here? I think he was obviously an important line, but he's changed colour as our charts have gone white. That is so that people who aren't as able to decipher the colours that I've been using previously find it more accessible to the information I'm putting out there, so that I don't disadvantage anybody, because this show has a particular bent on the culture where we want to help those people who are otherwise disadvantaged and excluded. So thank you for everybody forbearance where we look to make adjustments to that objective. And if you've got anything to contribute that can help me make it, best of both worlds, do feel free to let me know. Right, so not in the chat box, I won't see it possibly, send me an email, or I'll get even better, get in touch on Discord, because I don't read my emails, right? The email the other day, like, if your inbox is nearly full, you better delete something. It's like, nah, I'm not deleting something. Why are you emailing me? Like, can you not see how that is the worst? Don't email me to say that my email box is full, right? Just don't do that. And there's a reason it's full, because I don't read these emails. So, anywho, right, so that's what ATIP looks interesting. Daily time frame, just about 4 hour. 4 hour, you've had this potential flash filled, amazing, right? Not potential, real flash fill. Target here, 0.5718. That'd be the third take profit, 200 period moving average. And when you look at this guy, it's a golden pocket retracement. You look at this guy, high to the low. Bless me, nearly, right? So in and around there, golden pocket in and around these levels. Look at that. This is next take profit, right? Third take profit, 200 period moving average in 4 hour. At the minute, it should move there pretty quickly. Oh, we're going down the way, not up the way. And so 2 hour, you recover the 200. The first target would be the 200 in 1 hour, and it's the first target here. You break back above that. So what we're looking at, okay? So it all makes sense. In terms of risk management, you already got a rejection wick from these levels that resulted in, super positive ability to manage risk for everybody who's catching that knife. You crazy people! But congratulations, the Millionaire Maker Series continues. Grand success. And this is what Colin was asking after. JMIA. He said retracement back down an entry around 330 might offer up a potential. I suspect that you're targeting these higher levels in around 11.88 and $18. You could still do that on a trade that's much better value if the retracement took you actually further closer to $1.40. I wouldn't want it back below 127, but that would be a better value retracement on this guy. If we go to the daily time frame, it's not particularly positive chart. It's not fantastic. It's not terrible. It's not doing anything surprising whatsoever, and it also isn't desperately enthusiastic. So, that's speaking to me in extremely enthusiastic terms, but these are the targets, and that's why it makes sense. You have got your bullish divergence on these lows and potential third touch, but the formation itself isn't broken. You've had a lot of that throughout, and it's an extended, continued downtrend. So, screaming warning signs. A 2 hour time frame. That's why you can see why I'm not looking at this at the 330. While it might happen, you're limited upside. And you could have quite frequently get stopped out trying to take that particular trade from what I can see, unless there's something desperate jumping out at you at smaller time frames. Earlier, below the center line RSI, stochastics aren't in your favor. While you have got a positive potential strength of trend coming in to the top side, you're not seeing any indication of that on price action. A couple of higher highs, potential higher low. If you did start moving up, then you'd have an uptrend, at which case you'd confirm it up around $6. That's so very high. Before you get in confirmation from price action that you might be on the right side of things. So until then, I'm not seeing like a wave of reasoning for behind the trade, but feel free to correct me. So that's what we were talking about. We covered all those brilliant topics. Awesome. What did I miss out on here? 15 months, quick high and buy, JMIA and everybody until I can watch properly. Hope you're doing just great from Dashi. Thanks so much. 15 months. Thanks, Dashi. 15 months makes a big difference, people being a member of the channel. Thank you so much, Dashi. Dashi C. Spin this motherfucker. Tradespotting, he's Google. Facts, Tradespotting had been looking for a smaller move targeting up to around 445 or so. 445 or so, 15-minute time frame. You got your gap there around 398. This is too small time frame to take notice of. Gap gain. I'd still be looking at this come back down to around 320 on that guy. That would probably be your 886 retracement from this. At the minute, you've gone through the golden pocket, 786, 886. Yeah, you're looking at, the 330s area. Why would you justify that as an entry? Just because the target's slightly lower. See this flash here? That's not bad, eh? But I'd be looking for this to provide me with more symmetry. This is the current. 1.31, that's coming from the other guy. So, yeah, this down, I'm not seeing anything enthusiastic right yet. It's a bullish divergence, sure, but, they've had a number of instances of this. Cut GTII and GREE this week. You cut. Good work. Comment on that in particular, but good work, right? So this trade, you obviously used that level. Very important, it seems. Second opportunity back down here. May well come true. You had your bat. Wasn't a bat on this guy as well? And anywho, so yeah, if you don't want to be in this, if there's a bat drop, certainly don't. And we've had a move not so different before. So good shout there. GREE obviously moving with Bitcoin. And its most recent drop. Where's GREE on this list? It's down a couple of percent earlier. Where are you? Hello? It had made this whole list. It's too big now. So, yes, that'll just actually leave it on that point. The start of the year, very positive, like Rocky was saying. If you watched Rocky Outcrops video, it'll be private soon. Get in there, watch his video. I'm half a mind not to make another video until I can see that the views on that video would guarantee everyone who would watch my video would have already seen it, so that the things I was saying were better understood. Yo, Sarah, all right, 18 months in, and I already have a comprehension of someone who has been watching for 3 weeks. Let's go. All right, Sarah, let's go. Brilliant. I love that. No, that's 3 weeks, 18 months, 3 weeks. Yeah. Well, I mean, you're judging yourself against. Okay, well, that's a very harsh, self-critical message there, isn't it, Sarah? Is that what Nigel taught you? I mean, come on, remember, you know, he taught you always to believe in yourself and whatnot, right? And you're your own best friend and so on. Remember what Nigel said, Sarah? Right, so why would you be thinking like that? Come on, you're aggressively optimistic. You're famous for it too. Right, so this is what we're saying, right? This is if we cut it like Sarah did with Nigel. Cut when you don't want it any longer. Brave decision. So, though he was nice and didn't deserve it. Right, so, you know, karma and whatnot, that's awful. So, it's stubborn as hell. Learning is easy, but incorporating that learning is hard. So, that was what I was talking about. Yeah, we did a good job. Wow, we did a great job. Eh? Jordan, $10. Thanks, your greatness. You're welcome, Jordan. Thank you very much for the $10. That's appreciated. Cheers. There's Rocky Outcrop. I feel like I invented cottage cheese with kiwi fruit, or discovered it. I'm not sure. Also pineapple. Good discovery. I'm unfortunately only allergic to one thing in the world, and it's kiwi fruit. So, do you want to hear my Batman impression? So, no, not kryptonite. Thanks, man. So that's what we were looking at there. Great. We were looking at that. Actually, the only person who loves me is Jordan. So thanks, Jordan. More kiwi fruit for me then. Yeah, literally more. Lots more. Twice as much. Somebody let Tradespotting out of that skinny little box. Let me out. Let me out of that skinny little box. Let me out. Thanks, man. We did it already though. Happy almost Friday. Yeah, happy almost Friday. Right. So yes, almost Friday. Wow, what a brilliant week it's been, yo. Rolls Royce. You'll have noticed that Rolls Royce went up, right? 25%. Great success. A lot of people were trading this because of our take on things here. There's a good entry that has evolved into a fantastic trade overall, right? Hasn't it? Like we can all agree that the risk reward to that 25-1, and it turning into an increase of 105%. That's more than adequate, isn't it? More than adequate. And people on the paid side of Discord, which you could be on, doing very, very well out of that. Very, very well indeed. That's great to see. Right? No shush, just my week's off. Your whole week off? Wow, congratulations. Congratulations. Getting turned Tuesday. Everything's getting turned down. This is the point of watching Rocky Outcrop show. You'll understand better why it is that the start of the year was so positive and what we anticipate between now and mid-March. Okay, so if you don't know, watch the show, right? He says it better than I could. I made a pretty penny on it, but I've been holding it for some time. Yo, L. Baker, it's great to see you. Oh, this thing. Congratulations. Good to see. Yeah, it took a while, didn't it? Especially if you're on the ADR. The attrition from the fees can significantly affect long-term hodl positions. So if you're on a brokerage like IBKR, if you're on Discord, whatnot, or anywhere, use my affiliate link. Yo, go on IBKR, use my affiliate link. Yo, but that's the one I use, you know, and I wouldn't put a link in anywhere if I didn't use something, right? Wouldn't do that. And it doesn't cost you anything using my affiliate link in case you benefits. So if you want to consider doing that, it's appreciated. But what was the point I was trying to make? Yeah. So if you get something like IBKR, then you can trade on like LSE, and you'd need to deposit currency and then convert it on there into the base currency on the exchange you're trading, obviously, to buy those products. That's the way it works. In Britain, the LSE, so you'll need pounds. And then you could trade Rolls Royce, which is RR dot, and not pay stupid ass fees for holding the thing. You would obviously then have sort of, you know, currency considerations, but I would imagine they'd be to your benefit. So that's what you'd be thinking on that front. And look, there's another flashback down $95. Rolls Royce, truth is, it probably comes back down at 88, right? 88. So if you did manage to make a pretty penny, congratulations. Taking the profit can only benefit you. Where do we find the affiliate link? I know, where is it, Tradespotting? It's like on Discord. It's like something James Curran 708 or something. Somebody'll know. Somebody out there knows what it is, don't you? Right, so though very few people have actually used it. I don't pump any of these things, and plenty of people have signed up for it and not thought about using it. You horrible, horrible, horrible people. Look, Minner, what are you doing? Holy crap, Minner. What are you doing? What did that say? Cheers, Jamie. Thanks for all you do. $5. Thank you for all you do, Minner. Man, thank you so much, man. Every day, very, 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 very good to me. Great to see you. I know you're always watching, hitting the like button. I appreciate it so much. And in particular, because, you know, you're putting out so much of what it is to use, you know, and you see your development over time. You really do. You probably don't, you know. You'd be conscious of your own daily existence, and so like looking in yourself in the mirror every day when you're working out or whatever, you're not going to notice anything. But I can see it, you know, and I see it with loads of people similar to yourself. So all that group that live in Barcelona are doing fantastic, actually. So, right. Yeah, join the Discord, take the course. The course, technicalanalysis.school. Take the course. Everyone on it knows the chat, right? If you're not on it, there's two types of people. People who take the technical analysis course, and you'll see them do really well in the chat box. And there's people who don't take the technical analysis course, and 6 months, a year later, they're still saying things like, oh, can you help me? I don't understand. And it's like, wow, you're so far behind. Because there's other people, they're making loads of money now, you know, and that adds up. So think about it, you know, if you're looking for a saving yourself by doing the stuff now that benefits you later, right? That makes way more money than looking for a wee saving somewhere, you know. And like, if I was to try and sell you the course the other way, you'd get the wrong idea about what technical analysis and trading is, you know. So it starts now, you know. Even in these messages, there is lessons. Remember, never forget, right? Thanks to everybody who supports the stream. Without you guys, I couldn't do it, you know. So Patreon members supporting the stream, thanks so very much. I really, really, really couldn't do it without you. So that's maths. So thanks. And you've not only helped me, but you support the and stream, make it possible to do shows like we did yesterday, which we're going to do more of in future. And we'll keep contributing, keep making a difference. We don't need things to moon, but when they will, we're going to make an even bigger difference. Right, brilliant. See you tomorrow for SploShIng.